Hello cubers and welcome back to another Vintage Cube Draft. I'm going to talk quickly. I have 10 seconds to make my second pick here. I'm actually going to go with a gut over Hull Breacher. I just want to go red. I feel like playing red and not thinking very hard. Missed the first pack. I had a little issue with starting the recording, but this is a 64 player single elimination Vintage Cube Draft tournament with the new stock of cards. Dreadhorde Arcanist is a new one. We started off with a Lightning Bolt, took a gut second pick. And now we can go with a Badlands, a Scolding, Arcanist, Carnosaur, Dakfaden. A couple directions to go. I'm actually going to take the Arcanist. I'm going to try for the like red-green or red-blue combat trick kind of aggro prowess start. I already passed Reckless Rage or whatever. Maybe we can wheel that. Take the Arcanist. Magda's pretty good for that. Mind Collapse also good. The Guardian, Miscalc, Endurance is strong, but I'll take Magda. Ogier, I'm not sure about this guy. Seems like a decent 4-drop though. Probably better than Lavamancer. I like Tidebinder. I think Tidebinder's probably better. Even though we can stay red. That's tough actually. Nah, I'm just going to go with the Ogier. Because if we do get some cheap pump spells, it could end up being good. I just think in general it's not going to be that exciting. Ooh. Soulscar Mage is pretty good. There's a Demand Answers for Madness. Inferno Titan, Deathrite Shaman, Mandrills. Yeah, I mean, we could be on Madness in some capacity, but I think I start with Soulscar. Lightning Bolt's really good with Arcanist, and cheap spells are good with Soulscar, of course. Ooh, didn't want to see that. Pack with no red. I think I'll take Misty Rainforest. Our second color is hopefully going to be green or blue with this start, so taking Misty's not too bad. We passed a Stomping Ground pick one. It's possible that comes around. The pack was decent overall. We've been seeing some good green going late, so maybe if red is also open enough, maybe the Stomping Ground will come. Okay, last pick of pack one, last fresh pick. Got a Galvanic Iteration is the new one. Copying spells. It could be kind of where this deck wants to go, but I think I'm more in for like Goldspan or Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis is pretty cool with the Ogier guy. I like Goldspan though. Sure, I'll take Pyro. Works well with the Ogier and the Soulscar, so snag it. Man, Reckless Charge or Become Immense. I think Become Immense is stronger in general, but since we're just heavy red, we're not sure if we're actually going to be green. Also didn't wheel the Stomping Ground, so. But Green Sun's Become Immense, and the other red card is still here, so. I don't know. I think I'll take Charge. It's pretty good with Arcanist, Soulscar, some such. Kolaghan's Command, Fiery Islet. I like Command. Yeah, is that better than an Islet? Probably. I don't know. It's a late days, but like blue hasn't been super open, I don't think. But you know, playing it as just a land you can sack to draw a card, I guess it's not that bad. Carnosaur. Sure. Scolding's probably a little better. But I don't mind Carnosaur. Mind Collapse, Endurance coming around too. Dang. I like Mind Collapse, okay. Lavamancer, Inferno Titan, Nissa. Cool. So yeah, green's pretty open. Red was open enough. We didn't see everything, but we got most of the cards we saw back around. All right, pack two, pick one. We got Steam Vents. Mox Diamond, Karizev, Kiki Jiki. I guess Karizev's fine. It's that or Mox Diamond, but I think I'm more on Karizev. It's really good with gut. First strike's nice with like combat tricks and burn. Yeah. Take the creature. Do need to get some spells in here though. Okay. Got Ferocidon or the new Headliner Scarlet. I think I'll try out the Headliner. Seems alright. There's also Pest Infestation though. That card's pretty sick. Oh, and Dismember. Maybe I'll pass the Scarlet. Dismember's really good. Yeah, I gotta take that. Hopefully we can wheel Headliner or Ferocidon. I think one of them will come back, so I don't really mind which one I get. Ooh, Twister and Spiral in the same pack. Yikes. I mean, I like Voldaren Epicure for sure, but I might just take Mutagenic Growth. I think that's going to be better here. It's a cheap spell. You play it for free, pumps up Ogier for free, pumps up like Karizev after blocks. You can double cast it with Arcanist really easy. I think I take Growth over Epicure. Hopefully we can wheel the Epicure. Ooh, Probe now. Probe's pretty good. Flame Slash I like. Tortoise is pretty good. Not sure it's really where I'm going though. I like Slash or Probe, I think. Slash is a lot of damage for 1 mana. But we have a number of removal spells already. Like, we already have Bolt, Dismember, Command, and Collapse, and Pyrokinesis. But what does Probe actually do for me? Prowess on Soul Scar, free spell for Lavamancer. It's good with Arcanist. Yeah, take the Slash. I think Slash is a little bit better for this situation. Bloodghast, Bobble. I think Bobble's good here. I mean, I don't know. It's not great. I thought it was going to be better than it was. I started reading my cards. It's actually not that great. If we get Dragon's Rage Channeler, it might be decent. But I just don't want any of these other cards, really. So, I'll snag it. Could get it like a Swift Spear, Dragon's Rage Channeler. Makes it a little bit better. Ooh, there's the Lava Dart. It's next to a Fugitive Codebreaker. I think both of them are very good. I want to go with the Lava Dart here. It's really good with the Ixalan God here. Axonil. And it's pretty good with Arcanist. Soulscar. Codebreaker's pretty sick though. I have a lot of cheap spells for the prowess. Maybe I'll take Codebreaker, try to wheel the dart if nobody else is in this kind of archetype. Man, I do like the dart though. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. I think Codebreaker's good. Chromatic Star, Shadow Spear. I don't really care about any of these. We'll take a Shadow Spear for the board. Ooh, there's the Channeler. Last new pick of pack 2. Yeah, I'm going to slam that. It's going to be good here. That makes me glad I took the Lava Dart, but I do still want that 2-drop. I don't think it'll come around, but I guess there's a chance. We're getting some decent red late, so you never know. It's possible that Lava Dart had a better chance of wheeling. It just felt like a card that I really wanted for this deck. Pretty close, though. I could see the little goblin being better. This deck needs a Swift Spear. Kiki Jiki. I'm not sure I'm going to be playing Kiki Jiki. I actually have a number of legends for my creatures. And I don't see myself trying to do like Kiki Zealous Conscripts combo. I'm just going to hate on a Mystic Confluence or Leovold. Okay, we wheeled the Ferocidon. Somebody snagged the 4-drop. Could take a Deep Cavern Bat too, but I feel like just going all red might be better than trying to splash. We don't have any fixing yet anyway. Like, I don't need to play this Cold Guns command. Ferocidon's good too, so snag it. Probably don't need Carnosaur right now. I guess Bobble's good with Lavamancer too. I didn't think about that at first. There's a Deceiver after Kiki. Mutavault. Lava Claw. Yeah, I'll take a Mutavault. Crucible, Kappa. Don't care about these. I guess I'll take Crucible. Whatever. Ooh, it wheeled. Wow, that's huge. That is really good. All right, pack 3. We open an Atraxa and an Archon. Dang. Somebody's gonna have a tough pick. Got Embereth, Shieldbreaker, Chain Lightning, Urza's Saga. Well, Urza's Saga is good. And we do have a lot of playables already. So taking a land is kind of appealing. But Chain Lightning is also very good. I don't think I'm really considering Shieldbreaker over either of the other two. But it would be nice to wheel. Yeah, I mean, it's probably Saga. I try to wheel Chain Lightning or Shieldbreaker. Mostly just because I have so many playables already. I have a lot of burn as it is. I don't know. Now we got Plateau, Duress, Burst Lightning. It's just Burst Lightning. Take it over Ballista. You can technically search up Ballista with Saga, but it goes to the battlefield, so just immediately dies. Ballista is a cool one to go get with Ranger Captain of Eos, though. Yeah, it's just Burst Lightning, I think. Happy to get it. Ooh. This is a tough one. Smuggler's Copter or Death Gritter's Champion? Feels like Copter. Feels like Copter, but I think the Champion's good. Double Strike with some of the damage potential I've got is tempting. But Smuggler's Copter is just so consistent and so good. Yeah, I'm going to take the Copter. I do want to try out the Champion, though. Now we get top Judgment Chandra. I like Chandra. This deck's definitely trying to be really low to the ground, but I don't think it's too big of a deal to have another 4-drop. Take it over Judgment. I have a couple ways to discard. Got Copter, Codebreaker, but that's about it. I think it's just Chandra. Ooh, Inti is huge. Card is so good. Speaking of ways to discard, not much competition either. I guess Canyon maybe. And Alalia? Wow, is it my birthday? Holy shit. There's passing a Vista, but we don't really care about fixing. Looting would actually be good, but we're not trying to like madness anything. Wouldn't be outstanding necessarily. We're not playing a hollow one. Lately is huge. All right, Firebolt now, Bitter Union, Flame Tongue. Revoker's not bad either. I think I just take Firebolt though, get all the cheap burn. All the red coming around. Splinter Twin, we could have had Deceiver, Kiki, and Twin. Fireball is cool with Inti and Lelia, potentially exiling it and casting it for the 5 damage for just 3 mana. It's kind of nice with Ogier out, just immediately does 4 to everything for 3 mana. It's kind of wishful thinking though. Bombardment, I don't think we're really bombarding. I'm going to take Spell Spear. I'm going to take another Prowess creature, I think, over Fireball. Big fan of the Fireball though. Chain Lightning, yeah. Shieldbreaker is nice to have, blow up artifacts, but artifact heavy themes are kind of pushed to the side for this iteration, even though there are definitely still good artifacts out there. I'm going to take just the good burn. Duress, Brutality. Duress is annoying, but I feel like Brutality could actually blow me out more in the right situation. Duress is just a better card in general, though. I'm going to take that. I think this deck is very good. Just see if I can build it without messing it up. Ayara, Nissa, break up the stage combo, I think. Don't want to play against that. Top. I mean, top is good with Saga, but I don't think I'm playing it in this deck. Canyon, maybe. Probably not playing Star. I actually might not even be playing Saga. I didn't end up with that many artifacts. Got the Reunion. I think this is a 16 lander with so many 1-drops. I could see cutting Lavamancer. Just because it kind of goes against the Codebreaker and Channeler, keeping cards in the graveyard. It's good in the sense of, dumping a bunch of cheap spells and then getting to use Lavamancer and ping stuff, but I might just cut it until we play against a deck that's like heavy creatures. I think I like Dismember still, but there is a chance I'm supposed to cut it just because I have so much burn as removal. But being able to kill something with 5 toughness is nice. Same can be said for Mind Collapse. Kind of wish I had Mox Diamond. I forget what I took over it. Probably some dumb red card. It might have even been Soul Scar. I don't remember. I like Chandra. I want to try this guy. It might actually be the cut though. If I'm not playing Pyrokinesis, but maybe I should be playing Pyrokinesis. Oh wait, it doesn't even change the amount when it's dealt to creatures. Oh. Oh, that's not even good. Do I even want this in my deck? I mean, it's still a good rate, 4 mana, 4/4 trample. Can like beef up a lava dart or firebolt to the dome. I totally thought that it like increased the amount dealt to creatures too. Yeah, I might just cut this guy. Run 16. I think this will be the deck. We got some sideboard stuff. We have Shadow Spear. Actually, maybe I should play Saga. I forgot I had Shadow Spear. I could bring that in, bring in Saga. Might even play Star. Anyway, what I was going to say is we have some good sideboard stuff. We have Shadow Spear. Pyrokinesis. And Lavamancer. All decent. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to play Saga, or I guess it does give my creatures trample, which could be relevant. Talking about the Shadow Spear, of course. I'm thinking about bringing in like Saga and Spear for something. So how much just like pure creature removal do we have that doesn't hit the face? Got Mind Collapse, Dismember, Flame Slash. Yeah. Maybe I don't need Mind Collapse. Yeah, let's try Saga, Shadow Spear, and then cut Mind Collapse. Add some lands and call it a deck. Alright, here it is. On to round number 1. Alright, round 1 coming at you. We get to be on the play, which is good for this deck. Definitely does not want to be on the draw. I think I can keep this even though it's a one-lander. We have Channeler, and as long as it doesn't get killed turn one, which could happen, but hopefully not, we got Firebolt, Lightning Bolt, Burst Lightning to follow up and surveil into another land, hopefully. Some pretty cheap follow-ups, so I'm going to keep this. It does kind of ride on the Dragon's Rage Channeler surviving for a turn or two, but I think that's likely enough to keep. Like, if it survives, it's a good hand. If it doesn't survive, odds are still decent that I draw a land, which still result in a pretty good hand. A dork, that's perfect. I actually couldn't ask for a better play from my opponent. Truly. Dismember. I mean, that does kill big stuff, but I don't see them playing anything too large in the next couple turns. I think I'd rather just have a land. And just pass. Not really any point in surveilling with like a lightning bolt or something to the face, because it's not going to be able to put two types in the yard. It's pretty good. Do I just play the Codebreaker as a haster, or do I disguise it? I think I just play it as a haster. Or I could play Karizev. Let's just play Karizev, I guess. I kind of want to take advantage of the prowess damage, but maybe I'll just disguise it later. I could do it now. I'm just a little worried about like a mana leak. Since I didn't play anything last turn. I could still get mana leaked, but I don't mind them leaking Karizev as much as the Codebreaker. I guess they're pretty close though. Okay, now I think I'm gonna disguise it. So let's attack. I guess if they have endurance, it's a little annoying. But I can at least kill it. Maybe I don't attack with Channeler. Yeah. Let's just go for it. Endurance, Hull Breacher. Okay. Think I go Burst Lightning. I know it has the potential to be 4 later. I think Bolt's just better to keep. Sure, put that in the graveyard. And hopefully they don't have a sweeper. Try to play Codebreaker. Find out. I think it's the only disguised creature in the format. I could be wrong. There might be another one. Well, there's the cloak, which like that cloaks a thing. It's like manifesting, but I'm not sure if there's any other actual disguised creature. Okay, those are both fine. Mishra's Bauble. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. So there's no way for me to cast the Bauble in response to the trigger to get prowess. Costs 3 mana right now. So maybe I just forgo the prowess. Because I'm not going to be able to attack through Seed Shark anyway. Look there. So we're going to have Channeler be a 3/3, but then they can just bump up against Seed Shark. I have to kill Halflings so they can't eat Kari Zev. Alright, let's play this first, see what's up. I don't think I want that, even though I can Firebolt next turn with it. Two, three, four, two. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Chandra's good. Chandra is very good. Alright, it's Flipperooski. Soul Scar. Would have been nice to have before I played Bolt. Throw it on the Seed Shark. But these are all good cards. Let's attack with both, because otherwise they'll just get a free block on the 2/1. Ooh. Uh-oh. Eee, that's not good. I don't think I'm supposed to attack with Codebreaker there. Maybe. Alright, well, hopefully they don't have a way to get Blightsteel out. Mountain is the draw. Guy's Cradle. Fractured Identity. They're not going to have 3 types, though. Does get rid of a good threat. They get a 5/5 incubator. Okay, so I can Chandra into Inti, discard. Or I can just Chandra the Chrome host. I guess Chandraing the Chrome host is better. Okay, so they can jump if they want. They go to 3. Okay. You're at 3. I guess if they have a way to, like, kill me with Blightsteel, it's a problem. But based on their colors, I'm assuming it's Show and Tell or Channel, which doesn't kill me. Kill Chandra, yeah, sure. Please don't have a balance. I guess balance wouldn't even be that big of a deal. They could balance and then activate that thing, though. GG. That worked out pretty well. Opponent didn't put up much of a fight, but I also disrupted their mana pretty effectively. So Fractured Identity, they looked like 4 colors, green based, just 4 color stuff. They showed Blightsteel though. Like I said, based on what they had, they didn't show any red, so it didn't feel like, through the breach or sneak attack. Could be Tinker. I'd kind of be surprised if it was Tinker. But definitely potential. I'm thinking either Show and Tell or Channel or both. It's not really something I can deal with unless I get like Soul Scar Mage and a bunch of burn. So just have to play as if it doesn't exist. Seems like a deck where Pyrokinesis might be good. Lavamancer too. I'm just gonna run this back actually. I think we're fine. Sounds good. No 1-drop. But we have a Firebolt for their like dork if they have one, and then we have good 2 and 3. So we'll try this out. No dork. It's okay. Oh. Hexproof. And 3 toughness. Yikes. Start with Magda, I guess. It's better with Gut. And it doesn't attack through Sylvan, but we can just growth it. It's actually probably better because then they're tempted to block with it, thinking that I'm just trying to get a treasure. And then bang, And I think I can stack the Gut thing to where I can get a 4/1 next turn. if they don't have removal. Okay, there's a Cradle. Strix, no. Seed Shark, okay. Old Reliable into a 2-drop. Zenith, ooh, that's pretty good. You get to incubate and then a Dork. Hex Shrinker, hopefully not. Deathrite, ooh, okay. That is pretty good. That was a good turn. But I think mine might be better. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so I'm going to be sacking the treasure to make a 4-1, so I won't have Firebolt mana to hit Deathrite. But I think that's okay for now. Make me lose life. I don't care about that. Okay, so I need the treasure first. So stack this. And then get the treasure. Okay, perfect. Combat tricks. They are here now. Welcome to the new Vintage Cube. Alright, you have a Deathrite, you have a 2/2 Incubator, and you have a bunch of mana. Please don't kill me. Ooh, a bunch of mana. Doesn't look like they have much to do with it yet, though. Hopefully. It's not bad. Looks like a 4-1 to me. So it can do that. You can gain 2 life, the Exile Chrome Host. Probably should have intied first before I played a land. Let's go ahead and do this now. Take a blocker out of the way. Make them do their tricks. Are they gonna make me lose to? I would think that they would want to gain. Sure. Alright. Now I can either inti and just attack with like the menace guy. Oh wait, no, I have the treasure again. I can do the same thing and sack the treasure. I don't have to like throw a fodder thing to make a 4-1. Yeah, so I can just go inti. Perfect. And I think I go just these two. I could attack with Gut and throw the counter on Gut, and then make them like double block, but I think that's good for them. Okay, I want that last. Get that first. Trade, trade. Trade. Yeah, sure, I'll go there, I guess. So they can't just trade with Pilgrim. Ooh, Lava Dart's very good. I could have like double Lava Darted the 2/2 and then they wouldn't be able to trade with anything. But I think this is alright. Yeah, you can... Actually, this takes him off white if I do it this way. I think that's better. I also have many more ways. Like, I have a lot of burn spells I can draw, or like just land for Firebolt, you know? Hull Breacher. Okay, that could be a trouble. Yeah, that could definitely be trouble. Don't have a draw 7, please. They don't have double blue, but they could have Time Twister. So they can't have Echo or Time Spiral, but Twister's still... Alright, sweet. Got there. It was a little scary. Hull Breacher's a scary card, but we got there. Alright, this deck has felt good. Like I said in the first game, though, they didn't put up too much of a fight, but maybe it just felt like that because I just had answers for other cheap creatures. It's just a good matchup for me. Looked like their game plan just didn't come together in time. But, you know, it's only turn 5 here. Like, we had basically the win. It's only turn 5. And I think last game was pretty close to that, so it's hard to get your game plan together in that amount of time sometimes. Anyway, from time to time, on to round 2. All right, here we are for round number 2. Another one-lander. We're on the draw, but I don't think I can keep this. I don't have one-drop creature, and the rest are more than 1 mana permanents. Gonna mulligan, see what we get. This hand looks fine. On the draw, but hopefully we can still get a Lelia through. Got a Lava Dart with an Arcanist. Could maybe clear the way. Draw some removal. Keep just bottom of land. I could hold the bauble. But I think I just go for it. Might draw something relevant. It's not that relevant. Okay. Codebreaker. I mean, I can get 2 damage in maybe if they don't have a burn spell, but I think I'd just go for Arcanist. Pass. So Lava Dart might not get a ton of use if they're more controlling, but blue-white does have a lot of like 1 toughness creatures. Selfless Spirit, Flicker Wisp, Vendilion Click, Brazen Borrower, whatnot. Porcelain Legionnaire. A lot of 3/1s in white, you know. True Name Nemesis is a 3/1 in blue, but that's not getting killed by anything. Nothing that I have, at least. Frantic Search, okay. What are you searching for, Jorge? Well, if they discard 2 cards and then they just pass with a bunch of mana up, I don't love just slamming Lelia. I think I might go Codebreaker. Disguised. But I guess I'll attack first, see what's up. I could also draw a burn spell. If I draw a lightning bolt, I mean, I don't know. They're playing Frantic Search, blue-white. They haven't played any creatures yet. It is possible I just lightning bolt them and then Arcanist the lightning bolt, hit them again. Drop them down to 13. It doesn't seem too bad. And at that point I would play Codebreaker just as a 2/1 with haste, right? Because then I could get double prowess to be like 5, be 11 damage, put them to 9. And then next turn I'd be close to winning. Lava Dart is 2. Arcanist is 1, 3, 7. Yeah, I could win if they don't have any interaction, but assuming they would. Yeah, no spell, just drawing a bunch of lands. Not sure what I do here. I could just not play anything, but it doesn't seem very fun either. They discarded Kitten Plains. They probably just have like Fact or Fiction or something. Okay. Landed. Actually, maybe it's wrong to disguise it, because I'm actually not that close to flipping it. Need some instants and sorcerers in the yard. Workshop into Cannoneer, I did not expect. That is a major problem. Okay. Copter's not bad. Alright, go ahead. Monolith. Into Opal, okay. As long as they don't present like a 2-turn clock, I think we have a chance. Flame Slash. Well, I don't have the mana to pay for Ward, but that would be enough damage to kill it with Arcanist. I just don't have 8 mana to spare after the flame slash cost. And it is every time you target it, right? I guess it doesn't say. Ward isn't one of those where it's like just a one-time thing for the turn. Pretty sure it's every time you do it. It's not like Esper Sentinels thing. I'm assuming they have removal of some sort, but I don't know. Oh, why did I play land? Stupid. Whatever. Dragon's Rage. Okay. Not bad. It is damage. Okay, go ahead. As long as they don't sweep the board or kill me here. Even if they drop like Mer Battlesphere, there's still one artifact off. This looks like it could be a Battlesphere though. They're tapping Monolith. It's never a good sign. 8 mana. 10 mana. Is it Ulamog? No, it's an artifact. We already saw Blightsteel, so can't be Blightsteel. Like a Ballista, maybe? I guess Ballista kills me because take 8, and I'm sure it's for 5. Yeah, it's for at least 5, so. Yeah. Let's make sure they do it correctly, I guess. It's exactly lethal, huh? So can I... There's not really a way for me to respond with Dart. Wow, the Exacxies. It's kind of crazy. Perhaps they'll make a mistake. Cool. Yeah. I mean, losing Exacxies to to a walking ballista, kind of brutal. Yeah, no big sideboard options that I can see. Just run it back. Try to get a better hand, better start. Could maybe cut like a slash or something for like Osier. I should have just scooped. It wasn't correct to show them Lava Dart. There's no way they make a error there and like let it take a damage. Game 2, see if we can make it come back. Oh, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. This hand is also bad, but I'm gonna keep Yuck. If we can get Ferocidon through a counter, I think it'll be good. A little worried about balance, but see what we can do. All right, going for it. You got the counter. No counter. You have a path, swords, enlightened tutor. Ooh. What do you get? Basalt monolith. Probably means they have the combo. About to get comboed. The gadgeteer shitter. Yeah. I have chain lightning for it if they can't get it down now, but oh wow. Holy shit. I mean, that's just the luckiest draw I've ever seen. I mean, there's a tutor in there, but like workshop, gadgeteer, foundry, and like this is turn 3 and they're able to cast all of it. So they just have infinite mana with this. They can make infinite 4/4s or whatever. I don't think I have a way to deal with that, so. GG's, you did it. You did the combo. That's a shame. I mean, my start was pretty lousy. That was just that was a beating, man. Like, granted, they had a tutor. You know, yeah, sure, they tutored for one of the pieces, but just turn 3 had 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. 4 pieces on turn 3. 4 pieces of the combo. They had a mana sink for infinite mana to make infinite creatures. They had a workshop to make it all work on turn 3. They could tutor for the monolith, and they had the gadgeteer already in hand. Pretty sick. But yeah, that'll end it. Pretty cool deck. I think if I'd maybe gone into green a little bit, we could have had a different look. Maybe more creature-based, like combat tricks, big curve out aggro creatures or whatever. But I think that this version of the deck feels a little bit better. Just having cheap red spells. We even got like Inti and Lelia back to back in the draft. Got my hopes up, but the draws just weren't there, and our opponent had an insane combo draw in the last game. So that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.